Sweet!
As Giannis and the Bucks look to soar to new heights in the East.
Giannis and one!
And you can stream all the action live in the Fox Sports app. Presented by Metro by T-Mobile.
Bledsoe goes to the left hand. How about that play?
Yeah.
Bucks basketball all season long on Fox Sports Wisconsin and the Fox Sports app.
Saturday, the Wild battle the Lightning on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
In 2016, ground broke on a state-of-the-art arena that'll be home for the Bucks for the next 30 years.
And my hope was always that we would keep him here for the next generation.
In the 2017-18 season, the young Bucks took the Celtics to Game 7 in the first round of the NBA playoffs while saying goodbye to the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
That's all I could think about all season. You know, how could we have got over that hump, Game 7? But everything happens for a reason.
I think everybody in our locker room feels that, we're ready, that we can win a 7-game series or any type of playoff series.
Today is a new day for Bucks basketball in Milwaukee. A combination of energy this city hasn't seen in decades.
From the corner, got it!
As Fiserv Forum opens today, join us in celebrating the new home of the Milwaukee Bucks and a fantastic future city and state.
A clean slate and a fresh start. Breaking ground on a new winning mentality.
With the addition of, these free agents, we got Brooke, Ersan, guys like that. And then Coach Bud, I think he's going to make the world of difference for us.
Although we have a very youthful and young team, they play with the experience and composure beyond their years when they're on the court.
New coach, new arena, new beginning. Hopefully we can take this and create something out of it.
Giannis is upon us, the Greek freak, putting the Cream City on the map with electrifying dunks and a flair for the dramatic. Chris Middleton, smooth as butter as he makes it rain from deep. Eric Bledsoe, 'cause I said so, bringing buckets and dropping dimes. The president, cool, calm, and collected, Brogdon, 2018. A new leader, ready to take the team to the next level.
I just feel incredibly fortunate to be, jumping on this journey with a new arena, an incredible team, and see great things happen on the court.
It's Bucks basketball, live from Fiserv Forum. Next on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
An NBA opening night is always a marvel. When you couple that with marvelous design and engineering, you have a night to remember. Let's enjoy it.
meet the coaching staff. Please welcome the assistant coaches, Ben Baker, Josh Longstaff, Patrick St. Andrews, Ben Sullivan, Charles Lee, Taylor Jenkins, Darvin Ham, and the head coach here, Milwaukee Bucks, Mike Budenholzer. Now let's meet the team. A guard from Duke, number 0, Trevon Duvall. From Michigan, forward, number 5, DJ Wilson. A center from Australia, number 7, Thon Baker. Also from Australia, guard, number 8, Matthew Dellavedova. A guard from Villanova, number 9, Dante DiVincenzo. From New Mexico, guard number 21, Tony Snell. A guard from SMU, number 23, Sterling Brown. From Notre Dame, guard number 24, Pat Connaughton. A guard from Malloy College, number 30, Jalen Morris. From North Carolina, forward number 31, John Henson. A forward from UNLV, number 35, Christian Wood. And from Turkey, forward number 77, Hassan Ilyasova. Now, please welcome tonight's starting lineup. Head guard from Virginia, number 13, Malcolm Brogdon. From Kentucky, guard number 6, Eric Bledsoe. The man in the middle from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. And forward from Texas A&M, number 22, Chris Middleton. And then forward from Greece, number 34, the Greek Ladies and gentlemen, your Milwaukee Bucks. Fans, let's help We Energies power up the Fiserv Forum. We Energies, energy you can depend on. Now, fans, please welcome to the court, Malcolm Brogdon.
How's everybody doing tonight? On behalf of the entire Bucks organization, first we want to welcome you to Fiserv Forum. And second, we want to say thank you for all your continued support through our ups and downs. We plan to win a lot of games in this arena, so let's get it going.
It's time for the Wisconsin Lottery Countdown to Game Time. Start the clock.
To quote singer-songwriter David Allan Coe, it is not the beauty of a building you should look at. It is the construction of the foundation that will stand the test of time. In this case, the foundation is 56, which has already stood the test of time. The first starting 5 in Fiserv Forum. Home game number 1, season 51, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez, Malcolm Brogdon, and Eric Bledsoe. That will be the starting lineup for Mike Budenholzer for the bulk of the games this season. He will try to stick with that, making very few changes. Indiana coming off a victory on Wednesday, 111-83 over Memphis. They were powerful in game 1. Bojan Bogdanovic, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner, Victor Oladipo, and Darren Collison for veteran coach Nate McMillan in his 15th NBA season. So the building is here. The fans are here. This is a stunning setting, Marcus.
It is indeed, Jim. And the one thing you have to be concerned about is that the team don't get overwhelmed by all this fantastic newness that is about us. So it may take a couple of minutes to kind of get that out of their system, these first home game jitters. And they're going against a Patriot team that has success on their mind this season also. They won 48 games last year, the Pacers, and weren't expecting them to win maybe more than 30.
That, of course, coming after Paul George moved away. Victor Oladipo came to Indiana and carried the team. He had some help. Miles Turner, a big help.
Well, and you talk about big. He worked hard this offseason. Miles Turner cut his body fat in half, picked up about 10 pounds of muscle.
The fans chanting Milwaukee as the Bucks have a miss off their first possession in their new home. Turner again for three. Giannis got a touch. Bledsoe tracks the ball down in the corner. This big crowd settling into their seats now after that rousing opening night ceremony. Malcolm Brogdon missing the three. Bledsoe gets it back. Lopez puts up another. We will see a steady diet of three-point shots from Milwaukee, we would expect.
Especially after offensive rebounds and turnovers. You will see a steady diet of pick and roll from these Patriots. Last night, 92 possessions, 53 of those were pick and roll. That's 57%.
Middleton off the floor. Giannis sealed there. A deflection out of bounds. 8 on the shot clock. Now we take a look at our Mega Bucks leaderboard from game one. Giannis, 25 points, 18 rebounds, 8 assists. Chris Middleton, a pair of steals in the season opener Wednesday in Charlotte. The Bucks winning 113 to 112. 3, 2, 1. Off to the right, Giannis.
I talked about these opening night jitters, new building, new system. I'm not completely surprised about the Bucks having issues offensively here earlier. Just a little tight. They're getting some good looks. Just can't get anything to fall. Just needs something to go through the rim.
The first basket should bring an eruption from this sellout crowd. To the corner. Bledsoe.
Well, I believe Johnny Mack didn't have the first bucket as a Milwaukee Buck. I mean, so when you make that kind of a first, you go down in history. And the Bucks were an expansion team.
Miles Turner, Mike Budenholzer takes a timeout. 9:42 remaining in the first quarter. Indiana leads 8-0.
Not all tech is created equal. The 2018 Nissan Rogue offers more advanced tech than RAV4, like available Pro Pilot Assist and class-exclusive intelligent around-view monitor. Plus, blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert are standard for $1,800 less than RAV4. That's big savings for you.
Save up to $4,280 on the 2018 Rogue, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
At the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, we're multiplying our impact by connecting you to academic medicine, with ways to access care all over the region. It's a network of possibility that starts with primary care physicians who may see things that others don't, who connect you to life-saving research and procedures. Right in your community, we're extending our reach and touching more lives along the way. Find a doctor near you at 1-800-DOCTORS.
There's certain guys we say in the locker room, they're going to ball till they fall.
As a journalist, I try to be ahead of the conversation.
You're trying to zig when everyone else is zagging?
We want easy villains and easy heroes.
You got to earn this.
You eat what you kill. Frankly, I've been killing it because I'm eating a lot.
Speak for yourself. Weekdays at 3 Eastern on FS1 and watch anywhere on the Fox Sports app.
This is your wake-up call.
All right, now we got something.
This is what happens when game...
We're divas.
We're extra. Recognizes game.
The Warrior, the Brock Osweiler, Tom Savage, Mac Osweiler, and Savage, and Sean Watson.
What? These guys sleep and eat everything sports.
I'm glad you're on my team.
Maybe it's just an obsession.
Does LeBron know that you're obsessed with him?
First things first. Weekday mornings on FS1.
Milwaukee Bucks basketball on Fox Sports Wisconsin is brought to you by Coors Light. Whatever your mountain, climb on. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibility. By Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. And by Perkins. Kindness served daily. Back at Fiserv Forum, the Bucks starters scoreless in the first 2 minutes and 18 seconds in their new house. On Wednesday, all 5 scored in double figures. The first time the Bucks had 5 starters in double figures in a season opener since November 1st of 1996. Fitting, and it's Giannis at the rim.
Great movement on the curl. Giannis just kind of playing the dunker down there on the right baseline, and good find from Chris Middleton. That is your first basket in Fiserv Forum. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Collison puts it up and in. Darren scores. It is 10-2. He has 4.
Surprised he didn't try and pull up a little further out for a three-point shot. Led the league at 47% last year, Darren Collison.
He had a rough night on Wednesday against Memphis at home, 0 for 5. Brogdon drives. He's fouled by Oladipo. Let's go to Craig Kashan, who is reporting courtside tonight. He has a very special guest who scored a lot of points in the Bucks' 3rd season and every season after that.
How about that? The NBA's all-time leading scorer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, in the house tonight at Fiserv Forum. And it's great to see you, Kareem. Your initial thoughts here on Fiserv Forum?
Well, I think it's a great place to watch a game. The Bucks fans have the arena that all the other franchises are going to be looking up to in terms of all the creature comforts. It's awesome.
49 years ago, last night, you played in your first NBA game at Milwaukee Arena. Oh, you're still young, my friend, but you've carried yourself through. You've seen these fans. What's it mean to have this new arena now and to know that the NBA is going to continue on here for a long time?
Well, I think it's great for the Wisconsin fans because they should have a marquee type place because, you know, they're first-rate fans. And this is going to be something that's going to go hand in hand with what they're trying to achieve.
Well, Kareem, you've written a lot of books. Your latest, Mycroft and Sherlock. You teamed up with Anna Waterhouse. Here's your latest. You can hold it up and give it a promo shot and tell us what it's about.
Well, it's about Sherlock before he became Sherlock, and he had to rely on his brother Mycroft for advice and an idea of how to become an adult.
There you go. Pick up the latest. Kareem, we really appreciate your time. Great to see you here at the new arena.
Well, you know, I'm also going to be doing an auction of all of the things that I've won during my career with goldenauctions.com. So it will benefit my foundation, skyhook.org. We send kids to school so that they can learn about STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and math. And the auction is going to go a long way toward helping me fund that.
All right, that's perfect stuff. Hold that book up one more time, Kareem. There it is, Mycroft and Sherlock. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar teaming up with Anna Waterhouse. Great to have Kareem in the house. Thanks, Kareem.
My pleasure. And that the auction ends October 27th.
Great stuff, Kareem. He's his own publicist. He's doing a great job here. Thank you, Kareem. Timeout on the floor, 7:22 here in the opening quarter at Fiserv Forum.
Coors Light has a lighter, crisper taste. So you're ready for what's next. Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Big or small?
One call, that's all. 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 One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
You know I love Popeye's boneless wings, but Annie, this sauce.
Oh, that's my sauce.
So good. Nice kick.
Good, right?
Yeah, and the wings, so juicy. I mean,
Thought you'd like that.
I love it.
You can't censor the flavor of my new spicy sauce. Now with my $5 boneless wing bash.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Save on Pro-Rib Steel Roofing. Available in 24 colors. Just $69 per 100 square feet after sale price and 11% off. Spend more time relaxing with Ultra Deck. Low-maintenance composite decking. Right now, 8, 12, and 16-foot lengths are just $150 a linear foot after sale price and 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Out here, nothing can be taken from the man who has freedom. Coors Banquet. Carry the West.
The Bucks on an 11-2 run to take the lead. The run was 9-2 while Kareem was talking. I say let him talk all night long. Time now for tonight's GMC Like a Pro.
Yeah, just keep him on the mic, Craig Kashan. Get some of that all-time leading score energy and vibes going. The Bucks did a great job, as they have done all through the course of training camp, preseason, moving the basketball. And Giannis is finding a way to kind of get through and weave his way around this Patriot defense. Now the Bucks, Jim, they're going huge right now. They have supersized their lineup. Chris Middleton at the 2 guard. Giannis at the 3 along with Ilyasova and Brook Lopez.
That's about as big as it can get.
Yes, indeed.
Bojan Bogdanović with the miss. Giannis the rebound. Ilyasova stumbling up the court. Middleton misses a 3. How about the work after the timeout, scoring 11 points to 2? Coach Budenholzer had their attention.
Well, again, I think a lot of it's just opening night jitters in the new building and just pressing a little bit, being a little tight, a little tense about the circumstances, the situation here at home. And once you got something to go through that net, the floodgates were open.
Giannis scoring the first 2 points in Fiserv Forum. He had 6 of the 11 points in that run. Bledsoe gets past Oladipo.
I want you to notice something. Chris Middleton passes up a mid-range jump shot. That's a shot the last couple of years Chris would have taken automatically. But this is a new approach, a new philosophical approach offensively for the Bucks.
The Bucks just 1 for 4 on 2-point shots outside of the paint Wednesday in Charlotte. They have definitely gone from a mid-range shooting team to a 3-point shooting team. Oladipo has 6. Just over 6 minutes in the opening period. The first quarter in Fiserv Forum. Nice. Yes.
And that's what you love about Brook Lopez. He can catch on the move and make positive decisions. Very nimble with his footwork.
Turnover, Bogdanović. Giannis, drive, kick. Lopez, a rattle out 3. Bucks have 3 around the ball. Bogdanović passes ahead. Allison can't score. Middleton disrupting. The loose ball is turned into a deuce by Thaddeus Young.
It's a basketball game now. The Bucks have woken up, playing with a lot of great energy at both ends of the floor.
At least at the start of the season, I think some people might be sleeping on Indiana. Don't sleep on Indiana this year.
Well, you know, you're making a mistake if you do it. After 48 wins and they're better. Wow.
4 for Bledsoe.
Well, Bledsoe unassisted at the rim, 3rd in the league last year in terms of point per shot.
Who was first?
Oladipo first, Harden second.
Unassisted shots at the rim in the restricted area.
Yeah.
That's a foul. Oladipo. Earlier, Oladipo seemed to pick up a foul. They changed that to Thaddeus Young. So this is the first on Oladipo.
Little slip action off the screen by Lopez. That's when you don't really set a screen. You go into a maneuver like you're going to set a screen and get your defender to get in help position, and then you slip to the basket. And then there's great hustle. Look at Brook, 7 feet, 260, giving it up. buffing the mahogany, getting down, getting dirty. Well, not really dirty.
No, the floor is new and clean.
Getting woody.
Middleton.
Nice.
Yes, from the corner.
And that's a three-point shot. You know, Chris was able to find that three-point line, do a little step-back number, get both feet set behind the three-point line.
Marcus, another newcomer for Indiana with the ball. Tyreke Evans coming to the Pacers in free agency.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to have his hands full.
That's a nice pass. Miles Turner scores. He has 6. DiVincenzo played well in the opener. Hit a couple of three-pointers. Defended well. Ilyasova gets free over the top using the glass. And now Tyreke Evans.
Yeah, Ersan really upset with himself. That was about as easy a finish as he's going to get.
He knocks the ball away out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock. Malcolm Brogdon checks in. He will get Bledsoe. So Eric comes out. Domantas Sabonis checks in for Indiana.
Now, this is a unique lineup for Nate McMillan and the Pacers. They've got 3 guards with the ability to actually play point in Oladipo, Tyreke Evans, and Darren Collison on the floor. Matchup with the Bucks' smaller lineup with Brogdon, DiVincenzo, and Middleton back out there playing on the perimeter.
Bucks fell behind 8-0. Now they're up 4. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Henson. Ball knocked away by Sabonis out of bounds. It stays on this end with 4.9 on the timer.
Now, John Henson has been given the green light to shoot that corner 3 when he's open. He's been a reluctant shooter, reluctant to pull the trigger. And you can understand him. That's not his forte. It's still new for him. So what is and I think he lost to contact. Maybe something's going on where he's got to come out of the game. But you've got a guy in Christian Wood who is not bashful about shooting that open corner 3.
The fans giving Christian Wood a Milwaukee welcome. A lot of folks thought he should be on this roster after watching him in Summer League. Poke away, DiVincenzo, Malcolm Brogdon. Yes!
Just bogarts away to the bucket. Mr. President. And great defense by Dante. Just alert hands to come up with the poke away for the steal.
Rattle out for Oladipo. Well, the first thing you notice about DiVincenzo is he is an athlete. 3, Ilyasova.
Trailer. Ilyasova. He can knock that shot down. That's why you love him. But his size, 6'10", 250, but could still stretch out the defense with his ability to knock down a three-point shot. It's a new day here in Milwaukee.
The Bucks have made as many triples as the Pacers have taken. The Bucks 3 of 10.
Talk about the alertness of Dante DiVincenzo. Transition, watching middle of your screen here. He's got to get that hand up in the passing lane right at the last possible moment. And Malcolm Brogdon, good read. Just drive it down the chest of Tyreke Evans.
Well, an early 8-point deficit has turned into a 9-point lead with 2:22 remaining in the first. DiVincenzo.
It's a good look. Nice job, Christian Wood, to give him a screen out top.
Am I right? This is Indiana's best pick-and-roll combination. Oladipo and Sabonis. They work it well. This time, Oladipo takes it in to score.
Well, they've got several. I mean, and this is one of the most potent that they use, but Oladipo rejects the screen, and you don't really want him to do that if you're the Bucks. You want to try and force him off that screen, fight your way over the top, and rely on some help.
Bogdanovich couldn't score. Sabonis back out to Oladipo, well behind the arc. Brogdon has it this time. DiVincenzo runs through to the corner on the strong side. Just under 2 minutes now in the first. Brogdon fouled, yes, and one.
Good job, Malcolm. Taking it strong, finishing strong. Malcolm's really done a nice job. Keith Beanie, his skills trainer back in the D.C. area. He's put in a lot of work with him the past couple of years, and it's all about being able to finish on the move, off balance, and play through contact.
Corey Joseph commits the foul.
You talked about Oladipo and Sabonis as a pick-and-roll combination last night against the Grizz. They were 1.7 points per possession between the two of them.
That's high.
Man, that is just crazy high. And this guy right here ain't no slouch either, Tariq Evans. And this guy here, Domas, that's his nickname, Domas Sabonis, son of Arvidas. Arvidas, great footwork, soft hands, and the ability to finish under duress. I love his footwork. Right there, there's the soft hands I'm talking about. That's not an easy pocket pass to Corral. And you see that upper body strength. He just threw Marc Gasol around like a rag doll a couple of possessions in their first game. And you know how big Gasol and how big and strong he is.
Dante DiVincenzo has a pair of fouls. Giannis working against Thaddeus Young. Steps out of the Kumbo.
Well, Thaddeus Young is just one of those guys, strong lower base, and pretty good size, 6'7", 6'8", who gives Giannis a pretty good matchup defensively. And he kind of stays down, doesn't allow him to just get the position that he wants down in the low box, and forces him to shoot contested fadeaways. Got to get Giannis on the move.
Corey Joseph working behind the screen by Sabonis. DiVincenzo shows it, finds Henson. Sabonis the rebound, pass to the middle for Tyreke Evans. Less than a minute to play in the first. Evans. It's 28-23.
Well, beautiful show and go. He caught Ilyasova, one defender against two, and gave him a little pass fake that froze Ilyasova.
Back of the rim, three attempt, Giannis. Corey Joseph. Giannis skying in. He pulls it in. Giannis is going to have a lot of rebounds this year. That's my projection. He's going to have a lot of those, too.
Well, you want one of your best open court players to be able to corral that rebound and look for an immediate push. You just take the middleman completely out of the equation, the point guard, whoever he is. Give it to Giannis, let him force the issue, see what you got.
10 points, 5 rebounds for Antetokounmpo in 9 minutes. Six on the shot clock for number 6, Corey Joseph, inside the arc.
And that's what this defense will give up. Not quite that wide open, but contested twos.
Giannis walks into a three. That's the end of the first quarter. He's not happy with himself. He finishes 5 for 9 in the first quarter, but leads all scorers with 10 points. The Bucks up 5, 30-25. Stick around. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver will join us at Fiserv Forum next.
How do you show up? Do you just bring it? Or do you bring it all?
Focus.
Third row, like a pro. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 GMC Acadia SLE1 for around $269 per month for 36 months. Plus, current lessees can get $1,500 additional lease cash. We are professional grade. GMC.
No job, no family. Just walk away. It's my #1 fantasy.
#1 fantasy pick, Don.
David Johnson?
David Johnson. Good.
Great
choice.
Snickers satisfies.
Mark your calendar for the Ultimate Brewers Fan Fest. Brewers on Deck returns on Sunday, January 27th, featuring the chance to meet your favorite players, receive autographs, attend executive panels, and so much more. For details, visit brewers.com/ondeck.
Bring it 4, pocket snipe, ball's tipped in the air, picked off by T.J. Edwards, and he's all alone. It's in zone, it is caught for the touchdown. To the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown, Wisconsin. Pressure, and he is sacked just outside the goal line. A big, big win for the Wisconsin Badgers.
Watch the Badger Sports Report with me, Paul Christ, right here on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Hey there, I'm Travis Frank.
And I'm Lindsay Hayes. Coming up this week on Due North Outdoors, we'll introduce you to a Pheasants Forever volunteer who's made habitat restoration his top priority.
Then we'll visit Minnesota's oldest hunting preserve and oldest apple orchard.
It's fall harvest season this week on Due North Outdoors.
Monday, the Bucks battle the Knicks on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
The Bucks win the first quarter in their new house, 30-25 over Indiana. We are very pleased to welcome in NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. I knew you would be here. It's great to have you in Milwaukee again. You were here for the open house.
I was.
And your initial thoughts now on a full Fiserv Forum.
I said it when I was here in August. It's spectacular. It's the new standard in the NBA. And it's just beautiful. And I had another opportunity tonight to walk through the suites and to walk the concourse, all the locker rooms, and it's just a fantastic place to play. And we're seeing a great game tonight.
A product of new ownership in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I've got Wes Edens right here over my right shoulder. I'm looking across the court at Mike Fascitelli and Mark Lazary and Jamie Dinan. These four owners did a fantastic job. And you know what they were showing me outside the arena, there's another 35 acres yet to be developed. And I think this is going to be an economic engine for this community.
Adam, there was a fifth Beatle. There's really a fifth owner in Milwaukee, Herb Cole.
Well, it's interesting. I don't know if you saw, so I'm sitting with Senator Cole. And he really is the fifth Beatle here. In addition to, his commitment to keeping the team here. I've said this many times, but I don't think we've all come to terms with the fact that he made a $100 million donation to this new arena. And there are no tricks, no fancy tax benefits. He made a $100 million contribution to this arena because it was that important to him that this team stay here. So you're absolutely right. First and foremost, Senator Cole, and I know he's sitting here enjoying the game tonight as a fan.
How about Giannis?
Yeah.
The sixth Beatle.
Exactly. But I can speak firsthand, being from Los Angeles. Downtown L.A. was just a blight. There was nothing going on. Staples Center comes down there, rejuvenated that whole area, not just economically, but self-esteem also in terms of the city itself. That's what a new building like this can do for you.
Marcus, you make the exact point, because that concept that Staples Center created there with Tim Leiweke, the so-called LA Live notion, that's the same thing they're doing here, and I've seen it replicated in other places where they come in, they develop the property around the arena, as I said, using the arena as the economic engine for hotels, commercial space, residential, retail. In fact, Herb Simon is here tonight, the owner of the Indiana Pacers, and of course he and his brother created Simon Properties. He said, I'm in my early 80s, but this is the kind of project.
Count that back. Tony Snell and a foul, Sacramento. I'm going to pretend I'm Peter Fagan for a moment, and you've heard this question. What year will Milwaukee get the All-Star game? He's asked you that many times.
Well, let's make Peter the seventh Beatle. So. By the way, again, Peter deserves tremendous credit for leading the effort on the ground here. And in return, he deserves, along with this ownership group, to bring an all-star to this community. And what I've told them is that as soon as the shovel went in the ground, they went on the list. So it's just a question of when. There's no doubt we'll be playing an all-star game here in Milwaukee.
That's great news. You heard it here. I've been around a while. In 1987, let's watch Brogdon, DiVincenzo, and Giannis. In 1987, the Bucks won the McDonald's Cup, which really was the genesis of the international basketball explosion. Kurt Cole still has that trophy, and now, these many years later, Milwaukee has Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the great stars globally.
And Jim, think about it now, and Marcus knows this from when he was a player. We used to have a few international players in the league. This year, all-time record, 25% of the NBA is comprised of players who are born outside the United States, representing 42 countries. So this is truly a global league.
Domantas Sabonis, the son of Arvydas Sabonis, who was one of the early foreign-born players to come to the NBA. We have 10:20 remaining in the second quarter. The Bucks are up 38-27 with the Indiana Pacers. The NBA always tweaks its rules. Your take on what you've done this year? Freedom of movement is big. Just give us your take on what you're trying to accomplish at this point in time.
So in terms of freedom of movement, what we were we're seeing, we didn't change the rules, but I think we saw an inconsistency in the enforcement of the freedom of movement rules. In other words, what had become popular, this notion of these two-handed wraps of players, especially on the switches or when the ball was being thrown in bounds. So we called a point of emphasis or a point of education with our referees. Just say, this is not a basketball play. We want guys to be able to show off their athleticism and their skill on the floor. We also changed the offensive rebounding rule so the clock would reset to 14 rather than 24 seconds. Just thought that would lead to more possession, move the game along a little faster. We opened up the replay rule a little bit when there's potential issue on the floor. We thought the officials should have a little bit more discretion to see if something happened with a fan or something happened with a coach on the floor. Just, you know, it's one of these notions we want to find the right balance with replay where we don't want to add too many more stoppages in the game, but if everybody can see something on replay, we don't want the officials saying, I know I can see it, but I'm not allowed to take into account what was right before my eyes. So one thing, no major changes, but just a few tweaks to your point.
But one thing that I realized, Adam, is that those clamps, those holes, those jersey pulls were being taught almost as a defensive technique. And I hadn't realized that even watching the game from this close up. So I'm really ecstatic that you're cleaning a lot of that stuff up.
You make a great point because the coaches in this league are so smart that they take advantage of any opportunity within the rules to create an advantage. So that's why it was a point of education. It was something that had become more prevalent. I mean, some people say had been brought in from some of the European players. It was just stylistically not something we'd seen as much in our game. But so we just wanted to make sure we're focused on it and we don't let it get out of hand.
We took that subject the other night as Sabonis hammers one down. So the international players are attacking the rims in Fiserv Forum. A lot of pick and rolls in the NBA, and one way to combat pick and rolls, you can't combat that. One way to combat pick and rolls is with the slip, and the Raps were taking away that particular way to get around pick and roll basketball.
No, precisely, and that and there should be an advantage when done properly, and it was allowing, frankly, smaller players to grab and hold and clutch larger players. And again, I think you don't have to be a basketball expert. No, that's not a basketball play. And again, it's not that the officials didn't know that, but you know, they can only look at so many things. We're saying this is a point of emphasis. We want to make sure we crack down on that.
Adam, what is the one thing that's out on your horizon as you look ahead?
Very focused on youth development. We've in the past year and a half, we opened up 7 academies outside the United States. You know, we have this great influx of international players that I was mentioning, but in some countries, specifically China, India, and parts of Africa, we have great developing players, but they peak sort of as teenagers because they then don't play against top-notch competition. And so the thought there is we need to give them an opportunity to come together sort of within their regions to play against other top-notch competitions so they can develop. In the same way, our players have an opportunity through summer basketball, through AAU, to size themselves up against other top competition and develop their game. So we saw an opportunity, and also on a grassroots basis, to do more youth development as well.
Speaking of youth, the three-point shot. Last year, just 2 teams shot 35 three-pointers per game or more, Brooklyn and Houston. I predict this year it might be 8 to 10, maybe more teams that shoot at least 34, 35 threes a game. You think that's an aspect of the game that's here to stay, that's just a part of the modern game?
I think so. You know, on the other hand, you're seeing a lot of skilled big men, so I think there's still obviously a place for a big man in this game, but I think it's a positive trend. You have to be able to shoot in this league now. You have to be multi-dimensional in this league, and maybe there was a time, you know, over the years where, and we got away from it when we changed the rules under Jerry Colangelo. I mean, it's already been 10, 15 years, but I think we've given too much of an advantage to a big man who just were purely based on strength and lack of skill. And so, you know, we're always trying to find the right balance here, so we'll continue to tweak it.
What about the playoffs and the 1 through 8 situation? Everybody's talking about the best 16 teams. Let's forget that for a moment. Play-in tournament for teams 7 through 10, is that possible?
Sure, it's possible. Again, it's something we continue to look at. Might create a little bit more excitement towards the end of the season. I think the notion there is if you have a team that maybe has a critical injury the first half of the season and then they're peaking past the All-Star game, but you know, they may be in the 9th or 10th position, should they be able to play in? And so that's one of the things we're looking at. I mean, I hear it from the traditionalists. Maybe we shouldn't be messing around with the way the record-based regular season now, but we'll continue to look at that.
Sabonis has 8 points. The Bucks lead by 8 with 8:40 to play in the second quarter.
Jim, I think your viewers are going to get sick of me. They want you to call the game.
You probably have many places to go tonight.
I'm just here for the game.
Well, it's our great pleasure to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate everything you've done and do for the league.
I'm not giving up this seat so fast.
Okay.
Better than where I'm sitting.
Well, you stick around then.
That's in the front row.
Rick Lopez. Is there part of this building that caught your eye more than other portions?
One thing that caught my eye is it's unusual when you're up in the concourse, you can see clear through to the other side of the arena. I've never seen that before. I mean, it has great sight lines everywhere.
Well, you can stand and have some cheese curds and see the game.
Precisely. And some bratwurst.
Antetokounmpo, yes, in traffic. 3 defenders in the restricted area. Giannis has 17 points. Coming up to the 7.5-minute mark in the second. Bledsoe the pick. And the 3. Giannis, put-back flush. Amazing. 19 points in 15 minutes. We will let that exclamation mark wrap up our conversation with you. Adam Silver, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Marcus. Have a great year.
Bye-bye, Adam.
We'll return to Fiserv Forum. The Bucks lead the Pacers.
At AutoZone, doing more is what we do best. More loaner tools to get jobs done right. Finding fixes for more peace of mind. And more testing for less second guessing. So, how can we help you do more?
Tonight, the binge beckons. Oh yeah, still watching. Grab Wingstop's Big Night In Bundle. Your choice of 3 legendary flavors, 3 delicious dips, and 25 boneless wings. All for just $15.99. Only at Wingstop.
Do we really need to cross this river?
Hey, you hear Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile?
What?
Yeah, now their new plans have unlimited high-speed data all month long.
No way.
Way. All on the T-Mobile network. I'm thinking about switching.
Well, that's smart.
I'm also thinking about taking that bridge.
Nice.
Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. It's the smarter way to get unlimited. That's genius.
It looks as though Major Taylor is making a go for it. He's working hard, coming up on third. Taylor breaks it. It's Taylor out in front, the world champion.
By 1901, Major Taylor was one of the world's greatest athletes. But he still had one man left to beat. Himself. What are you chasing? Hennessy. Never stop, never settle.
NBA League Pass knows this game is all about choices. Go right or left.
To the bucket, left hand.
Step back or drive. Land off the glass or
drop down.
NBA League Pass
is all about choices.
Watch the whole season. Follow my favorite team
or my favorite player.
Watch on my phone.
How you want it.
My TV.
Where you want it. Or my tablet.
Free preview October 16th to the 23rd. Go to NBA.com/League Pass and make your choice.
Catch Brewers live after every Brewers playoff game on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
It's time now for tonight's Red Bull Energy Moments of the Game. Let's watch the dunks by Giannis. 19 points, 9 of 13 from the field. He's attacking the rim, Marcus.
Yeah, doing a great job, Jim. Just the length, the athleticism, the power on the finishes. I mean, just a sight to behold when he's playing at this level. And again, it's different than the first game down in Charlotte. First half in Charlotte, he deferred. This game, he has come out aggressive, looking for his own, looking to use that length and athleticism against the bigs of Indiana.
Doug McDermott, a professional shooter coming to the Pacers this past summer. He hits the three-pointer, 44-37. McDermott in the scoreboard.
He's bounced around with a few teams. McDermott, you know he can shoot.
John Henson battling. He goes to his staple. the left hand.
He did a nice job banging down low with Miles Turner. Wide-bodied Miles Turner to create the separation.
Miles Turner has 8.
Oh, come on. Don't fall for that.
Chris Middleton called for the offensive foul by Tony Brown.
Just negligible contact. You know Oladipo was going to pull this stuff. Come on. If you can't. I just hate when referees take the bait like that.
A little more than 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Victor Oladipo. We first saw him, of course, with Orlando. He has it going on with Indiana. He is the only player on the roster for the Pacers to have been in an All-Star game.
Yeah, he is having himself a rebirth in Naptown. Nice job, Bledsoe.
Captain Hook misses a sweeping hook shot. Back out to Snell for 3. And this will be a foul on John Henson.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike Budenholzer has got these guys in the right frame of mind, because Nate McMillan, I've known him since the 90s when I worked with the Sonics. You know how his teams are going to play. They play that way in Seattle. They play that way in Portland. They're going to come out, battle you tooth and nail, try and punk you, basically. But the Bucks have not backed down. They've been the aggressor for most of this basketball game, and the score is reflected of that.
Bledsoe picks up Oladipo. And then wipes it away, knocks it out of bounds.
Well, again, that's how the Bucks want to play defense. Not necessarily the great block from behind, the spectacular play, but just force that ball handler to get off the three-point line, have the big man sag back to stop penetration, and keep coming.
More defense. Pass ahead, Giannis. Euro scuffing for 2. 21 points in 15 minutes of action.
Man, that's composure to be able to withstand the contact at full speed without traveling, then have the presence of mind to kind of pull up and soften it up to finish off the play.
Ilyasova tried to direct the ball over to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Collison behind the back. Miles Turner. A little pass fake that left him open.
Well, this is the Bucks playing a conservative style of defense, but not losing any of the aggressiveness of years past.
Ersan had a driving lane. Went to Giannis. Double teamed. One more pass. 3 on the way. Eric Bledsoe. That's how you do it.
Yeah, go ahead and triple team him if you want to. But the Bucks doing a nice job on the kick out from Giannis. Chris Middleton makes the one more. That extra pass. Bledsoe ready to catch, shoot, finish. You'll live with that. Oladipo coming off the screen, little 15-foot floater, highly contested by John Henson. You'll live with that.
Oladipo up to 9 points. Now he defends Middleton. Spin to the middle. Middleton trying to get a foul. Didn't hear the whistle. Henson has the rebound. This is where the shot clock resets to 14 after that offensive board. It's down to 1.
Gotta take you one. Take you one, big fella.
3-pointer.
Don't just be a three-point taker. Be a three-point maker.
No hesitation that time.
It helped that the shot clock was winding
the
down.
clock made that so.
But it's just good to see Big John finally pull the trigger on one and have it go through the net for him.
Oladipo over Henson.
Take that.
By Middleton.
God got to take that three-point shot. He had a good look at it. Chris Middleton from straight out top. Defender about 6 feet backed off of him. Watch this catch right here. Right there. Who was that? Oladipo at the free throw line. I understand what he was trying to do, trying to attack the closeout.
Chris Middleton goes to the bench. Brogdon is at the scorer's table. DiVincenzo is out there. Bogdanovich missing from distance. Bledsoe, Henson, DiVincenzo, Giannis, and Ilyasova. And now Bogdanovich got a tug on Giannis in the post. He gets called for the foul. 2:59 remaining in the second quarter. John Henson for three late on the shot clock. Yes, sir, Hook. He can shoot the threes.
He's already got a routine. Look at it.
Right now, when you grab a $5 double chalupa box, you can enter for a chance to win an exclusive Platinum Xbox One X, only at Taco Bell.
Put down the chalupa. Focus.
Wrong button, buddy. Wrong button.
Janice, Mom told me you bought a house. Okay. So now that you have a house, you can use Home Code Explorer. Quiet, I'm blasting my quads. Janice, look, I'm in a meeting. Janice, look. Look. I'm looking. It's easy. You just answer some simple questions online and you get coverage options to choose from. You're ruining my workout. Cycling is my passion.
This weekend at Kohl's, buy more, save more for your home with an extra 15 or 20% off. Save on cozy bedding, $67.99. Pick up new cookware, and a crock pot is just $25.49. You'll get Kohl's Cash, too. This weekend at Kohl's.
How do you show up? Do you just bring it? Or do you bring it all?
Focus.
Third row, like a pro. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 GMC Acadia SLE1 for around $269 per month for 36 months. Plus, current lessees can get $1,500 additional lease cash. We are professional grade GMC.
At the Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, we're multiplying our impact by connecting you to academic medicine, with ways to access care all over the region. It's a network of possibility that starts with primary care physicians who may see things that others don't, who connect you to life-saving research and procedures. Right in your community, we're extending our reach and touching more lives along the way. Find a doctor near you at 1-800-DOCTORS.
Saturday, it's a pair of Big Ten showdowns as 6th-ranked Michigan takes on number 24 Michigan State on Fox, while Wisconsin looks to keep its divisional hopes alive against Illinois on FS1. Or you can catch all of the action on the Fox Sports app. 54-44, the Bucks leading Indiana. Our Menard's key stat, Marcus, this is something.
Yeah, last season, you see how many mid-range shots the Bucks took. One of the league leaders in that area, about 24% of their field goals were mid-range shots. And right now, Jim, is all about stretching out the defense. And as of this moment, 44% of the Bucks field goal attempts have been from the three-point line. And if you're going to shoot about 35, 33 to 37 per game, you're looking at about 40%. Now, of course, Houston, first team in history to shoot more threes than twos last year, which is just crazy. You don't want to go that far. Not right now. It's a process. It's baby steps.
Yeah, that's amazing when you think about it.
Yes, indeed.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 10 points in the first quarter. He has 12 points in the second. He has made all 5 of his field goals in this quarter.
Well, I'm trying to get Bogdanovich some looks. Well, if Oladipo is not feeling it like he is, but Bogdanovich had a career year last year, has not scored a bucket this game.
He's 0 for 1 on threes last season. Bogdanovich, 40% on triples.
No, he's started out against the Grizz. Now, of course, it was the Grizz. It wasn't the Bucks. It was the Grizz, but he started out that game just taking it to the bat, and there he is. You can't lose sight of him.
Henson didn't lose sight of him. Knocked it away. Giannis. Brogdon in rhythm. Yes, 3. Milwaukee, 7 of 21, 33% on triples so far tonight.
That's how they're playing, folks. You're sprinting down to that three-point area. Kick ahead, let it fly. Good defense. DiVincenzo contesting from behind. There's an art to that. Contesting without fouling. Get into that vision of the shooter. Just give him something to think about.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Brogdon tracking it down, working with Henson. Henson was hammered, pushed by Thaddeus Young. Budenholzer wanted the whistle, didn't get it. From the corner, DiVincenzo. And now Rodney Mott sees the loose ball foul. It is against Thaddeus Young.
Here are the Bucks in transition. Malcolm Brogdon running to the break line, hands ready. Feet set. Giannis, great delivery. And then that last play, you saw the value of John Henson as a roller. He rolled to the basket. He brought 3 defenders with him, left DiVincenzo wide open.
Make a night of it on Saturday, October 27th. The Bucks will take on the Orlando Magic at 7:30. It's a Bucks night out. You can get a package presented by Coors Light. You get a ticket, a Coors Light, or a soda, and a Bucks branded aluminum cup, all starting for as little as $30. Purchase yours now at bucks.com/BNO. Bucks night out.
Now you got some high-octane offensive players on the floor together here with Tariq Evans, Oladipo, and Bogdanovic, and Miles Turner.
Two shots coming on the push. It's Brogdon's first foul.
But, you know, the good sign for the Bucks, Jim, is that you got Nate McMillan just kind of searching for answers, trying different combinations, trying to do something to jumpstart this offense so that it can maintain pace with the Bucks, who have put up 59 points here in the first half.
That foul puts Milwaukee over the limit with 1:38 remaining. Indiana previously over the limit. Ilyasova enters the game for Henson. The Bucks leading by 11, their biggest lead in the first half, 13. Giannis has a double-double with 22 points and 10 rebounds. Loose ball foul as Bogdanovic secures the rebound. The foul is on DiVincenzo, his third.
Coach Bud wants to try and keep the fouls to a minimum. That time DiVincenzo just gets caught up with Bogdanovic. Gives him a chance to get something on the board from the free throw line.
Well, Marcus, we have heard from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Commissioner Adam Silver, and we want to take a moment. We are missing Katie George tonight. We send our thoughts and prayers to Katie and her family in Kentucky. They suffered a loss in the family this week. Katie will rejoin us on Monday night.
Yes, indeed. Sympathies go out to her. She is missed.
DiVincenzo wanted Brogdon. He gets Collison. There's a foul. Brogdon with too much against Bogdanovic.
Yeah, DiVincenzo, I thought, made the more difficult choice on that pass. He had a wide open teammate. I believe it was Ilyasova at the elbow, tried to go cross court into the teeth of the defense.
Chris Young with special guests Dan and Shay, Morgan Evans, and DJ Silver will continue their losing sleep tour with a stop at Fiserv Forum on Friday, October 26th. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. And you can always visit Fiserv Forum's box office. Both free throws made, 59-51. 1 minute to play. Second quarter, Tony Snell. And this will go the other way. It's off Snell.
Now that play was good for Tony Snell last year. That little handoff. This man tried to go underneath the screen, so he made the right decision. He was already spotted up behind the three-point line. Just missed a pretty good look. And Tony's been shooting well, practicing in preseason.
Both of these teams making 47% of their shots from the floor in the first half. Darren Collison. And that will be an offensive foul, no basket.
And Miles Turner moving on the screen. That's another area that they're taking a close look at this year. Big men have become so adept at using hips, legs, arms, whatever they can to get their teammate an advantage on those screens.
Offensive foul called against Giannis. He was on the back of Bogdanovic.
And they're trying to prevent dislodging at both ends of the floor. They don't want you to get overly aggressive trying to establish position either as a defensive player or an offensive player. And you're going to see a lot of those calls early.
Oladipo with a miss. He's 5 for 12, 11 points. Oladipo had 16 in the 28-point victory on Wednesday against Memphis. Kick out. Yes, Brogdon 3. 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. And the whistle. Tony Snell called for the personal.
Here's Giannis. Great job drawing a crowd. Malcolm Brogdon again. This is how you make yourself of value, being able to knock down an open three-point shot. But you see the importance of playing defense without fouling. This is the third time consecutively that the Patriots have been able to get to the free throw line.
The Bucks have committed 8 personal fouls in the second quarter. Their lead down to 10. Robin Lopez gets the call with 3.3 remaining in the period. We get Steven Chenzo. Mike Budenholzer wants Ersan Ilyasova and Tony Snell to drop back.
We're going to spot up in the corners at the three-point line. Try and push it quickly. See what you get. 3.3 enough to maybe get it into the front court depending on the pressure of Indiana.
Go. Brogdon inbounds for Giannis. He's double teamed and gets off balance at midcourt. So the first half, the first half in Fiserv Forum ends with the home team leading 62-53. The Bucks 47% shooting, a little better than Indiana's 46% through the first 24 minutes. Let's go to Craig Kashan tonight. He's with John Henson.
All right, Jim, thanks very much. John, first and foremost, tell me about this crowd getting things going here. Brand new arena.
It's lovely, man. It's a great crowd we got. Hopefully we keep this up all year because this can kind of be like our sixth man and hopefully keep it going.
All right, Fiserv Forum, you guys are off to a little bit of a slow start right out of the gates, but you guys have a nice lead right here at the break. How important getting in the paint tonight against a strong Pacer team?
Very important. They're a great defensive team. We got to find open guys and finish, and we did that fairly well the first half. Up 9 against a division and a playoff opponent.
All right, John, appreciate it. Good luck second half. That's John Henson. Bucks are up right now 62-53 at the break. First official game at Fiserv Forum. Going to try to finish things off. Wes Edens, Bucks owner, will join me next when we come back here on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins, and the Texans.
Unbelievable!
Take on the Miami Dolphins.
Touchdown!
Thursday Night Football live on Fox and the NFL Network and streaming on Prime Video.
Hi, I'm Sophia Minert, and it's time to see...
Pacers, let's take a look at the Toyota leading scorers through the first half. Victor Oladipo, 13 points for Indiana. Giannis, as we mentioned, Bledsoe with 7 points apiece. Time now for our Taco Bell take. The Indiana Pacers 2 for 9 tonight on threes. The Bucks 8 for 26.
Well, and again with the Indiana Pacers, they have really improved their depth. And a lot of that was done with the three-point shot in mind in terms of talking about bringing in a guy like a Dougie McDermott. But they've got some really good backups now. Tariq Evans, once Oladipo leaves the floor, no longer does this Pacer offense just fall through the roof. They've got guys that can sustain it, and that's why I think this Bucks defense will be tested here in the second half. You look at the upgrades that they've made this season. McDermott, you know what he can do from long range. Kyle O'Quinn hadn't seen him, but he's a guy that can potentially put some points on the bucket. They got a good young player out of UCLA, Aaron Holiday.
They paid a little bit for McDermott. Kyle O'Quinn, a bit of a bargain in my opinion. He's a pretty good rebounder, active player. We have not seen him tonight, as Marcus mentioned. Here's Brook Lopez to open the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Giannis for the flush.
Not a moment too soon. Malcolm Brogdon under duress did a great job finding a cutting Giannis. Giannis doing a great job cutting, finding openings at the backside of the defense of the Pacers.
Has a few empty seats. People are exploring, enjoying all of the amenities.
Wow, look at that.
I know, it's amazing. The place is full.
Yeah, the game's in here, folks. If you're listening out there, the players need your support.
Miles Turner picking up his second foul.
There's a lot of stuff to look at out there. Nice.
Three-pointer Lopez. The Bucks' 9th make tonight.
And I've commented on this before. That Brook Lopez does a great job creating even more separation when he pops after setting that initial screen. Moving about 5 steps to his left makes it an incredible run for his defender to contest. Nice job.
Oladipo from behind. It's Bledsoe disrupting.
Nice job, Bledsoe trailing on the play. There is an art to contesting from behind.
What a crossover, but he won. Giannis. Wow. He's not happy with that. He's kind of chasing down Rodney Mott. Rodney's going to say, be careful, right? Giannis knows.
Giannis,
careful.
They'll give you that first demonstrative reaction to a bad call, your perception of a bad call. But if you stay with it too long, they've been told to tee you up. They don't want you showing up the officials.
I think we might have seen a bit of respect on the part of Rodney Mott for Giannis because he let him go all the way down the court.
Well, let me see if he traveled. First of all, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, I mean, it was a quick little 3. I've seen other guys get away with the same movement.
Rodney let Giannis come all the way down the court and talk to him, and then he didn't do an air punch. That'll bring a tee, but
and there's some question is when do you count that first step when a guy's going to the basket like that, like a James Harden and his little sidestep maneuver he does. That's one of the areas they've got to also try and clean up a little bit more consistently.
Way outside, Brook Lopez. That is the 28th three-pointer attempted by Milwaukee tonight. Mid-range shot and the make, Darren Collison, he has 10.
Well, he's a 47% three-point shooter. You want to get him inside that three-point line, do the best job you can contesting from behind. That's what Brogdon did.
Ball tipped away with 14 on the timer. What is your favorite part of this new building?
Oh, man. That's a tough one, man. Let me think about that for a second.
Okay.
I think I like that artistic deer.
Oh, the deer made out of leather.
Yeah, that really artistic deer they got upstairs.
People take pictures, selfies in front of the deer all the time.
Yeah, that and of course the great food. Great food served here at Fiserv Forum.
Nate McMillan asking Rodney Mott what's he supposed to do. Thaddeus Young getting involved, and Rodney Mott listens to everything and says, let's go. It's the third on Young. I kind of like the Panorama Club all the way at the top of the building.
See, they haven't let me in there yet. I guess go with you. Let me know when you go in.
Weren't you up there on the open house? We were up there, weren't we?
Oh, was that it? Okay, yeah. No, that was beautiful. Oh, yeah, that was. Yeah, well, you could. Yeah, that was.
You must not be afraid of heights if you don't remember it.
See that beautiful view of the floor from that area. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Well, the food was so good, I didn't recognize where I was at that point. I was so busy eating chicken and waffles and all the other goodies they had.
Fair point. Great views of Milwaukee from the Panorama Club. Great view of the basket by Eric Bledsoe.
Well, you got a mismatch. You got Miles Turner trying to defend you on the perimeter. Great job, Bledsoe. Bledsoe trying to blow up that screen. I like that. I like that aggressive play. Gets a foul call. Watch Bledsoe going to do a nice job. A little in and out dribble to get Miles Turner going one way. He comes back, right foot jump, right hand finish. The unorthodox. Back in the old days, that was unorthodox. It's pretty conventional now.
On this end, Bledsoe picked up his second foul. Bobble, Oladipo, Brogdon. Drives on Collison, kicks it out for the triple. Miles Turner the rebound, the miss by Eric Bledsoe that time. Here's Collison. They come right back at it. 9:10 to play in the third quarter.
Good help defense by Chris Middleton. Helping recover against Bogdanovic. Stop the penetration by Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo.
He's so good at that snake move coming off the screen. Just kind of weaves his way right to left until he finds an opening and then stop on a dime jump shot.
Oladipo with 15. Brogdon from distance. Didn't drop for him. Here's Oladipo with Lopez in a stick stance.
Now, I know you want to shoot the three-point shot. We saw a little bit of this against Charlotte. I think you got to do it off the pass. Keep playing off the pass as opposed to the dribble up early three-pointers.
I like the Bucks in transition into those threes, right?
It's just better rhythm, drawing, kick threes. It's something off the pads as opposed to trying to create it off the dribble.
The lower level seats starting to fill in. The Explorers are returning to the ship. 7 on the shot clock. Down to 4. 2-1, Giannis. Bogdanovic the rebound, and he finds Darren Collison.
Once again, the offense is not flowing, not as much movement as we saw earlier in the game. Nice job. Nice job, Oladipo. He just went through Brook Lopez. That's how you negate a guy's ability to contest effectively, just attack his chest.
Don't let Oladipo become Kemba Walker.
No, you don't want to. You gotta hide that vibranium suit. Keep it in Wakanda. Don't let it bring it to Milwaukee.
Oh, Giannis bodied big time by Miles Turner. He powers through the score. 24 points. Make it 26. With the added basket at the rim. Still 0 for 6 on three-pointers, Giannis. Good defense at the rim. This is Turner. Now the kick out. They'll reset with 8 on the shot clock. Miles Turner blocked. Giannis. The big body of Lopez helped a little bit. Kick out. Yes. Three-pointer Bledsoe. That's what we're talking about right there.
Exactly, but it's fueled by a great defensive possession by the Bucks, but this is what you want to do. Get to your area, and you get to your area, Giannis will find
you. At the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, we're multiplying our impact by connecting you to academic medicine, with ways to access care all over the region. It's a network of possibility that starts with primary care physicians who may see things that others don't, who connect you to life-saving research and procedures. Right in your community, we're extending our reach and touching more lives along the way. Find a doctor near you at 1-800-DOCTORS.
Gruber Law Offices is proud to team up with the Milwaukee Bucks. We care about our community and know that together we can make a difference. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of the Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
How do you show up? Do you just bring it? Or do you bring it all?
Focus.
Third row, like a pro. Get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 GMC Acadia SLE1 for around $269 per month for 36 months. Plus, current lessees can get $1,500 additional lease cash. We are professional grade. GMC.
Here's a good Halloween trick. Buy a bunch of Reese's. There you go. Turn off all the lights in your house. Yeah. And then just don't answer the door. Not sorry, Reese's.
This season, Fox Sports Wisconsin is your home for the Bucks.
Giannis out of the combo.
Catch every big moment.
Middleton. Yes.
Sweet. As Giannis and the Bucks look to soar to new heights in the East.
Giannis and 1.
And you can stream all the action live in the Fox Sports app. Presented by Metro by T-Mobile.
Bledsoe goes to the left hand. How about that play?
Yeah. Bucks basketball all season long on Fox Sports Wisconsin and the Fox Sports app.
Monday, the Bucks battle the Knicks on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Milwaukee leads 74-59 in Fiserv Forum. Let's go inside the play now. Brought to you by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin.
Talked about the Pacers last game. 53 of 92 possessions were pick and roll. Here's pick and roll basketball, but here's pick and roll defense. Right there, this big man key. He's going to sag back to prevent penetration. Other guys focus on the basketball. Watch that backline defender, Giannis, as Miles Turner rolls to the basket. Everybody's focused. Everybody's watching what's happening on the play. There's Giannis with the help on the roller. Gets a great block, getting a piece of the basketball, which gets the Bucks out into transition. That's how you defend the pick and roll without having to trap and hedge aggressively out top. And the only problem, you got a good mid-range shooter like an Oladipo, like a Kemba Walker. You got to make some adjustments if they start to knock that shot down.
Everybody goes down. Giannis helped up by Middleton and Bledsoe. The ball goes back to Indiana. Antetokounmpo called for the foul.
Well, and notice what he's doing. He's trying to create, I believe, for Ilyasova on the play, but just left his feet, got out of control. But still playing selfless basketball.
It's his third foul.
Well, that's a tough shot. That's a tough little floater in traffic for a guard to make.
Collison got into Bledsoe. They swing it over to the side for Middleton. He takes a three. The foul is on Bogdanovich. And Bojan fouls Middleton in the act of three-point shooting.
I mean, you look at guys' stats in the restricted area, contested shots, and you're talking 35 to 42, 43% at best. You got a Collison who knocked down 47% of his three-point shots last year.
Stay tuned after Bucks Live tonight, the post-game show for complete Brewers playoff post-game coverage. We'll have exclusive insight and analysis on Brewers Live, only on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
What's the score? I forgot about
I was just going to ask. I was going to hit my little button here and see if we could get caught up. The Brewers are leading 5-1.
Oh, never mind. Good, go Brewers. Yes.
Top of the fifth.
It's been a great series, though, man. It has been.
Hasn't that been wonderful?
Man, talk about just nail-biting baseball.
Did you stay up?
Duels.
Did you stay up in Charlotte?
Fell asleep at 1 o'clock. I tried to watch the whole thing.
Me too. I got to somewhere in the 10th inning. Yeah. It was a school night for us.
Yep.
Just over 6 minutes. Now 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Thaddeus Young works free through the paint.
Again, left-hander down low. If you're Ersan Ilyasova, keep him from going right shoulder in that position. Make it tougher on him.
Ilyasova deep. Giannis finds it. Bledsoe in there. Loose ball foul stays on this end. It's against Indiana.
Pacers getting real scrappy right now. Yeah, starting to get really emotional, real volatile down at their defensive end of the floor. A lot of banging, a lot of pushing, a lot of bumping going on. Look at Thaddeus Young going at Giannis inside.
And Thaddeus Young upset because he picks up his fourth.
With this coaching staff, Jim, and we'll see it play out even more. I mean, they're all about just repetition and keeping your composure and playing a certain way, a certain style. Don't get too caught up in the opponents and what they do.
Middleton swishes a three. Bogdanovich trying to defend. 11 for Chris. The Bucks 11 for 33 on triples. Indiana just 2 of 9. That's a 27-point difference right there. And one, Miles Turner.
That's good defense. Brooks complaining about the foul call. Looked like the principle of verticality in effect, unless he got him on the arm on the release. That would be the only reason why a foul would be called, and he didn't.
What about that little wrap around him?
Well, I mean, I saw something there, but it didn't look like enough to affect the rhythm or balance of Turner.
That's a good point.
You know, I mean, it was almost incidental contact.
Turner makes the free throw. DiVincenzo. Ball loose. Sabonis finds Oladipo for the two-handed flush. Victor Oladipo with 19 points.
Here we go. Big stretch of basketball right here. The youngster DiVincenzo again cannot get caught up into trying to do too much. They're going to really put a lot of pressure on him.
Middleton in rhythm for three.
He's got some buckets left. He's got some buckets in him. He's done a nice job just kind of playing within himself, not forcing a whole lot. But right now, with no Giannis on the floor, it's Chris Middleton time.
Middleton has made more triples than any other Buck tonight. Three. Miles Turner misses. Sabonis, the bigger man, knocked the rebound away from DiVincenzo. Mike Budenholzer over to talk to the official. And now a little push by Ersan Ilyasova with Sabonis off his feet.
Sabonis is a load inside to defend. You got to play him aggressively. Here's Ilyasova just trying to get him off his spot, push him out about 2 or 3 feet further than he wants to operate. So you see the grab. Yeah, and he did grab him around the waist. I mean, they almost will allow you that lower body root out as long as you keep your hands off of him.
Oladipo picks up the dribble, gets it back from Turner. Turner got on the backside of DiVincenzo, frees himself for the three, and it's too long. It was late on the shot clock. He had to take it.
But it gives you an idea of the level of trust these coaches have in the rookie Dante DiVincenzo. He's guarding Victor Oladipo, an all-star, third-team All-NBA, most improved player in the league last year, 23 points a game.
Dante earned some minutes Wednesday night in Charlotte, didn't he? He banked some too, I think.
Yeah, and he put him in tough situations down in Charlotte also. And we think about him as just an outstanding long-range shooter, dropped to 31 in the championship game, but his coaching staff really loves his focus at the defensive end of the floor.
Victor Oladipo picks up his second foul. 3:44 remaining in the third quarter. The Bucks lead 81-66.
Do you like cheese when it's hot and it's melty? The 3 for $10 deal got a cheesy upgrade. We added a burger, now topped with our queso. It's queso amazing, queso, see you soon. 3 for $10, baby bucks, baby bucks. Mm-hmm. Oh baby, 3 for $10, baby bucks, baby bucks.
Take it easy, man. Get on island time at Potawatomi. Thursdays this October and November, you could win your way aboard the Symphony of the Seas Caribbean cruise for a week in February. It's the Island Time Cruise Giveaway, and it's only at Potawatomi Hotel and Casino.
Time for an oil change? Then get on the Fast Track. At Fast Track Oil Change Centers, you'll get professional-grade service using Quaker State products and without an appointment. More than just an oil change, each vehicle also receives a 21-point maintenance inspection by in-house trained and certified staff, which includes washing exterior windows and adjusting tire pressure. Get on the right track at any one of the 27 Fast Track Oil Change Centers.
Fast Track, isn't it time? Isn't it time for a change?
You know I love Popeye's boneless wings, but Annie, this sauce.
It's my sauce.
So good. I love it.
You can't censor the flavor of my sauce. Now with my boneless wing bash.
We are ready.
Book drive scores, one-handed hammer with Parker at the latch.
Wow. We've been building for this.
Now Middleton, beautifully done.
Welcome home, Bucks fans.
Out for the three down the dome foul.
Welcome home to the next generation of Bucks basketball.
Yes.
The best generation of Bucks basketball.
Give me that Van Maker again.
Welcome home to Fiserv Forum.
Opening night in beautiful Fiserv Forum, downtown Milwaukee. We waited a long time for this. It's been a great opening night. The Bucks lead 81-66. Marcus, play Sir Isaac Newton for me and talk about gravity here.
Well, Giannis is playing like Tupac. It's all eyes on me. Look at it. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with Giannis trying to penetrate, neglecting to recognize where they're opposing offensive players are spotting up. Once again, you see the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with Giannis attracting the crowd. That's that gravity you're talking about. Somebody's open, he's finding them, and the Bucks are knocking down those kick-out passes.
Isaac Newton played with apples. Giannis plays with a big orange ball. Middleton on the miss.
How do you like them apples? To quote Goodwill Hunting. But I'm just really impressed, man, with the Bucks and their defense, Jim. I mean, it's not a gambling, overplaying, trapping, aggressive defense. It's predicated on positioning and health. But they have just made every single possession pretty much a difficult one for the Patriots. I mean, most of them are two-point shots on the move.
Ilyasova picks up his second. The Bucks are over the limit. Indiana with 4 team fouls. We watched the scrambling defenses in recent seasons. I would think that this would be better for stamina.
Yes. Well, you know, you look at two guys, Chris Middleton, Giannis, for example. I mean, defensive miles that they covered on the court, they were always in the top 6 or 7 players in the league. Then they asked them to have to carry your burden offensively. It's a lot to do. You think of the Houston Rockets, their team in terms of defensive miles covered, they're one of the least active teams.
Malcolm Brogdon, 13 points. He has scored his number. Less than 3 minutes to play in the third quarter.
See, Malcolm Brogdon is a cerebral at it as he gets more accustomed to it.
He has a great sense of timing on his moves and drives, doesn't he?
And that's what you need, a great change of pace, knowing when to accelerate, when to turn on the burners. You know, he's never going to be confused with, Bullet Bob Hayes or Jesse Owens or Michael Johnson or some of these great sprinters.
They don't call him Usain Bolt.
Yeah, but it's not how fast you run. It's like knowing when to run and when to pick up the speed. It's only 94 feet of basketball to be played. So it's not like you can sprint 100 yards. You just got to know how to cover that 94 feet effectively.
Aaron Callison turned it over on a travel. DiVincenzo for 3. His first 3 points tonight.
But the reason he's been on the floor is because of his defense against Victor Oladipo.
DiVincenzo played for the steal, went down, got right back into the mix, and got a hand on the ball.
He should be an effective off-screen player here. The Bucks use their sideline offense, little cross screen for Dante. It's kind of a screen-to-screen reaction. Then he gets a double at the elbow for a wide-open jump shot.
Domantas Sabonis with the foul.
Octobre Cruise Vacation. The Island Time Cruise giveaway, only at Potawatomi.
Okay.
2:11 remaining. In the third quarter, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
$14 on the shot clock. Corey Joseph bouncing around in front of Malcolm Brogdon. Hand off to Ersan. DiVincenzo went to the spot, got the 3 away.
Yeah, they got it. They caught him. They caught him. Giannis thought he had gotten away with one. He did his work early. They kind of cleared out that defensive rebounding position of the opponent inside right here. It's Corey Joseph. I mean, not much. Give Joseph some credit. He kind of sold it a bit for the official. I don't like that call. I mean, look at that disparity in size. And if he did that to a Sabonis or a Turner, that's one thing, but he's going to get that offensive rebound 99.9% of the time anyway.
It's his 4th foul. He comes over to Mike Budenholzer, and as we saw in Charlotte, he's pleading to stay in the game, and Mike just said, okay, take a little breather. Yeah. I need you in the 4th quarter.
Well, especially against this Patriot team that can kind of get on one with the offensive firepower they have on the floor right now between Sabonis and Tyreke Evans, McDermott.
Under 2 minutes in the third. Brogdon again.
Love it. I tell you, he's just such a smart, heady player, you give him some room to dominate a smaller defender, you see what happens.
Like a president.
Gets to the spot, just jumps right over it. Yes,
Tyreek Evans. And Mike Budenholzer has been very open about the fact that he has never coached a player quite like Giannis. And you know, he was very calm and direct with Giannis. Take it easy. You know when I need you. Tyreek Evans, DiVincenzo following. Tyreek Evans wants a goaltend.
I thought he got that right on the release. They're saying that he might have taken it off the backboard for a goaltend. Referee's not buying it. That's just great. Arboleta says it in a hustle. Right there. He slapped that baby against the backboard. Don't even think about it, Tyreek.
Fourth foul on Dante.
Getting his money's worth. Playing aggressive defense, blowing up screens, chasing down layups. I mean, you blocked the shot initially, and then there was contact on Tyreek Evans. That's what Coach Bud trying to plead his case with the official. That foul's, I mean, wow, that's a good play from behind. Yeah, and sure, there's some contact, but if you block the basketball first and then the contact happens, normally it goes uncalled.
Tyreek Evans makes the second. 8 points for him, 89-73. The Bucks lead with 1:10 remaining third quarter. Trying to go 2-0. They won by 1 in Charlotte on Wednesday. They want to open their new home with a victory. Tony Snell. The rebound just over the reach of Ersan Ilyasova.
But that was great execution. Great execution.
To the corner, McDermott.
So this Patriot team, they one of the league leaders in mid-range points last year. They wanted to expand the range on their shooting overall. That's why McDermott brought in here along with Tyreek Evans. He had a great three-point shooting season last year. Evans about 38-39%.
McBuckets has a pair of threes for Indiana. Henson fouled in the restricted area. Bogdanovich picks up the personal, so he has 3.
And again, Dante really adept at that little pocket pass on the move. His playmaking was the thing that stood out to me the most, along with great defensive positioning during the exhibition season. And really not shocked that he's usurping a lot of minutes of guys that we thought would maybe be a little bit more prominent in the rotation.
Marcus, Nate McMillan wants a top 10 rebounding team this season. Tonight, the Bucks are outboarding the Pacers 35-27.
If you pull my coat to what McMillan had done in practice in terms of awarding more points for rebounds and scrimmages. But, man, the Bucks have just done an outstanding job, as they did in Charlotte.
Bogdanovich, Henson goes up, hit the glass. 15 seconds, shot clock dart. End of the third. Brogdon gives it up. Henson 3. Okay. Yes! John Henson at the buzzer to end the third quarter.
Okay. Just make sure that clock is winding down.
You know what? He had one late on the shot clock with 1 second.
Yep.
He had one at the end of the third. Up against it, John Henson has made a pair of threes.
He's the bailout guy. Brogdon can't get it off. They leave Henson wide open at the break line. No problem.
He hit his first three-pointer ever last season. Now he's a three-point shooter.
Double up on him, big fella. Double up. He's got 2 tonight.
93-76 Milwaukee, 12 minutes to play.
For those who thirst for more, Coors Light is colder, cleaner, and crisper.
These are the best days.
Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Wherever you are. And however you like it. We're just the place you're looking for.
Experience the difference. Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
all tech is created equal. The 2018 Nissan Rogue offers more advanced tech than RAV4, like available Pro Pilot Assist and class-exclusive intelligent around-view monitor. Plus, blind spot warning and rear cross traffic alert are standard for $1,800 less than RAV4. That's big savings for you.
Save up to $4,280 on the 2018 Rogue, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
Now the most exciting tech you own is in your driveway.
I see a football with bat wings.
I see a wizard. That's his nose.
I see Lake Michigan.
Lake Superior.
I see a wall.
Platinum Plus with Stain Shield technology is up to 50% more washable and stain resistant than a leading premium paint. Menards and Dutch Boy have you covered. Go ahead, live your life.
Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
Out here, everything is earned. Coors Banquet, carry the West.
Judy Lane of Whitefish Bay has selected Chris Middleton to score the Bucks' first points in tonight's Coors Light fourth quarter shootout. Judy wins a pair of Bucks tickets for being selected and gets a Coors Light mini fridge if Chris enters the game in time to score the Bucks' first points in the fourth. 93-76. Tyreek Evans inside the arc. Tony Snell rebounds and finds Giannis back on the court with 4 fouls. Giannis 26 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. 26 points in 27 minutes. To the shooter in the corner, Snell. Three-pointer from Giannis.
Too easy. Just too easy. Again, Giannis, nice job recognizing the advantage against Sabonis.
Give me that. Defense. And a block.
Well, that's that help side defense. It's conservative in terms of not hedging aggressively, not looking to double team any kind of ball screen, but you're always in great help position. There's Giannis just watching Joseph at the elbow. Once he turns his back, the long arm of the law comes in and strips it.
Well, the talents of this particular Bucks roster opened up with this offensive style. Brogdon. Players are moving.
Got to get something up.
Late on the shot clock, Tony Snell. Less than a second when he curled into the paint.
Nice job. They played him aggressively on the perimeter. Tony, good job. The rip-through blow by getting middle.
Well, that's not a deep shot by McDermott. He hammers one. 8
he
points.
does. That's the only chance he had to getting that one off. As Henson was there for the help. Got a piece of the basketball. McDermott powers through the dunk. He's an underrated athletic player.
Turnover. Tyreek Evans. Giannis trips, goes down. He's all right.
Well, good job, Giannis, backing off, not committing that fifth foul, too. He still tried to contest the play, but gave Evans enough space where he didn't allow the ref to blow that whistle against him.
DiVincenzo sets the screen for Giannis. Goes to the corner. And Giannis goes down. You can hear it all the way on the other end where we sit, but he pops right back up as he most always does.
It took a hard foul. Giannis trying to say, hey, I was shooting. I wasn't looking to pass the basketball. But I tell you, I mean, this is how.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a hard fall. That's a hard fall. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't at least take a look at that for a flagrant possibility.
Third on Sabonis, second team foul. Sabonis into sandwich Giannis.
That was one time I thought Giannis drew the crowd he wanted to draw. Maybe looked to kick that one out.
Good defense at the rim initially on Tyreek Evans. Sabonis cleans up. It's 98-82. Sabonis with 12 points.
Well, that's where Sabonis is so good. Henson goes over to help contesting the shot. He just wedges himself in great rebounding position. Nice.
Well done, DiVincenzo from Snell.
Yeah, nice back cut, nice speed. That's what happens when you've got that four spread and you run some good action away from the ball.
That's not a bad shot challenge by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, no, we've seen that all night long. Again, contesting without fouling, especially three-point shooters.
I think the way Dante DiVincenzo plays as Giannis puts up a three tells you about how Jay Wright coaches.
Yeah.
And Villanova. Three missed.
We talk about a guy who can move from the college ranks and be a effective coach on this level, and Jay Wright is normally the first name that usually pops up, along with John Calipari.
Timeout. Fiserv Forum. 8:38 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Bucks have triple digits and lead by 18.
Everyone knows the five senses.
But what if we told you?
There's more. An elusive sensation.
Coaxed out only under ideal circumstances.
We can't fully describe it, but you'll know it.
When you feel it.
We call it the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in to lease a 2018 BMW X3 X-Drive 30i for $479 a month.
Welcome to Midwestern Shooter Supply, your locally owned sports store for all of your hunting and fishing needs. With over 1,000 firearms on display, our staff is friendly, experienced, and certified with over 20 years in gunsmithing experience and service. The pistol range is open. Improve your skills and test before you buy. Firearm safety classes are now available. Schedule yours today at mwshooters.com. Midwestern Shooter Supply. We want to be your dealer. Visit us today at mwshooters.com.
When you've been injured, you need a team on your side that you can trust. Call our hometown firm today, Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of the Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
I'm Dak. If you're like me, you don't get much downtime, which is why I'm shooting a soup commercial while training. Chunky soup is packed with hearty meat and veggies, so when I do find time to eat, it is oh so good. Campbell's Chunky, soup that eats like a meal.
This season, Fox Sports Wisconsin is your home for the Bucks.
Giannis out of the Kumbo.
Catch every big moment.
Middleton. Yes.
Sweet. As Giannis and the Bucks look to soar to new heights in the East.
Giannis and one.
And you can stream all the action live in the Fox Sports app, presented by Metro by T-Mobile.
Bledsoe goes to the left hand. How about that play?
Yeah. Bucks basketball all season long on Fox Sports Wisconsin and the Fox Sports app.
Bucks Live is coming up next, presented by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin.
Single game tickets for the Milwaukee Bucks inaugural season in the world-class Fiserv Forum are on sale now. Tickets for all regular season home games can be purchased at bucks.com/single or at Fiserv Forum box office. The inventory is limited, so hurry up and get your seats today. Full house for opening night. The Bucks up 18. Time for the game summary brought to you by Menards. Three-point shooting. We're going to be talking about this each and every game this season. The Bucks 15 of 40. Their high last season for makes 17. Oladipo 19 points. Pacing Indiana. Giannis 26, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 26 points, and he is 0 for 7 on threes. Met and a jump ball.
Somebody came and met him at the summit. That's good defensive reaction after a great feed. Is that Oladipo? That's Oladipo. I know by the shoes. He had to time that perfectly to challenge the dunk attempt by Giannis.
Lopez.
That's what I love about Brook Lopez. Not only has he improved his spot up three-point shooting, he hadn't forgotten his bread and butter. Being able to dominate with his back to the basket. He can go dinosaur on you if you need to.
Tyreek Evans throws it up. Sabonis saves. Shot clock still winding. Down to 6. Thaddeus Young drives on Giannis. And it's staying on this end. The foul called against Lopez. Marcus, the Bucks made 17 threes last season as a high. Their attempts last season. 36 for a high. They have attempted 40 tonight.
And again, get used to it. I mean, this team, I was wondering if they could average. I got to be able to contest without fouling.
Oladipo fouled this time.
But it looks like they have really glommed on to this mindset that you need to have to play in Coach Budenholzer's system.
Ray Acosta, the young official, in his second season has signaled for replay. He wants to see if this is a 2 or a 3 shot foul. Tony Snell picking up his second. So it'll be 3 shots. .282, 7:59 remaining. Take part in Milwaukee Mondays presented by Clements on October 22nd as the Bucks take on the Knicks. That's next Monday. Tickets are starting at just $20, and a special Bucks t-shirt designed by Joe Till Studios will be available in the Bucks Pro Shop on game night. For more information and to secure your seats today, visit bucks.com/Mondays. Oladipo hits 2 of 3. Giannis hands it back to Bledsoe. Goes up. And Oladipo says no twice. Yes. He fouled it.
That's the only chance they have to try and break that play up. Oladipo comes weak side, a lot of contact inside. Oladipo had a pretty good case. I mean, it's a pretty much a 50-50 ball. Didn't see a whole lot of extracurricular activity going on with the lower body. Break for the Bucks.
The Bucks have the Knicks here on Monday. They swept New York last season and have won 5 straight against the Knickerbockers. Middleton, well short. He was way outside. Might have been touched by Tyreke Evans. Oladipo drives. Sabonis got a little bit of body from Giannis. No whistle. Tyreke Evans turns the corner, gets the middle. Bledsoe gets the ball. Lopez feeds Giannis. Post right against Thaddeus Young. There's a double. Immediately passing out of that double team for Lopez and the 3. That's well executed.
Well, you could tell that Nate McMillan, the Indiana Pacers coach, is not going to allow Giannis to have free reign down low. Sent an immediate double team and took his chances with the kick out pass out top.
15 rebounds for Antetokounmpo. And he is called for walking as he stumbles.
Well, once again, they had that chair kind of removed from him, but he's going to see a crowd. Get used to it.
Well, he has to be used to it in his 6th season, doesn't he? He's seen it pretty much. Well, he didn't see it the first year too much, but he saw it ever since. 102-84, the Bucks lead the Pacers.
When it comes to safety, Toyota raises the standard. That's why pre-collision system and lane departure alert are included on every single Highlander standard at no extra cost. To get similar features on a Grand Cherokee, Jeep charges over $12,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Tested, trusted. Toyota. Get 0.9% APR for 60 months on a new 2018 Highlander. Or get $1,000 customer cash on Highlander. Find your Toyota at buyatoyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Just look at this new Chili's 3 for $10 wonder. These guys are mushroom jack chicken fajitas. There's jack cheese and bacon, and you guessed it, mushrooms. You're a good guesser. Go get some fajitas. 3 for $10, baby, bucks, baby, bucks.
Oh, baby, 3 for $10.
Baby bucks, baby bucks.
By 1901, Major Taylor was considered the greatest athlete in the world. But he was still searching for something else. A true rival. Hennessy. Never stop, never settle.
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Interesting question, and there's a nuance to it.
In the spotlight with Fran Healy.
She would say, all they got to do is crack the door for you, and you knock that damn thing down.
One of my teammates looked at me and said, you're too tall for football. Now, of course, I wasn't.
When you recruit them, you got them for life. You can't get rid of them. Some of them you might want to get rid of.
Every Sunday on the World Poker Tour, the best poker players in the world compete for huge cash prizes in the prestigious WPT Season 16 Cup.
What a legendary final table.
Who will be next?
And with that hand, that's going to do it.
Join Vince, Tony, and Lynn for the World Poker Tour.
One of these players will become the next WPT champion.
All season long, Sundays on Fox Sports Networks.
102-84, 6:40 to go here in the ballgame. Craig Kashan back with you at Fiserv Forum, the first regular season game so far in the Bucks' favor. Got to close this one out. Steve and I will have Bucks Live postgame coming up after the ballgame. Of course, we'll hear from the winning Bucks. Get inside that locker room here from Mike Budenholzer as well. And continue to break down another wonderful performance in Game 2 from Giannis, really crashing the boards big time in the first 2 games of the regular season. So Bucks Live coming up. We've also got a special Brewers Live postgame following their postseason Game 6 against the Dodgers, all coming up. Brewers Live, so big night ahead of live sports. Jim?
Thank you, Craig. The steal and the assist, Bledsoe. Tony Snell has 10 points.
And that's what I'm looking more from Eric Bledsoe, that point of attack, aggressive defense. He is working extremely hard. Tough shot to Oladipo, but it wasn't because of lack of effort on the part of Eric Bledsoe. Can you continue to go underneath that screen? That's my only question. Or try and chase him over the top off the three-point line.
23 for Oladipo. That was a 2-point make. Bledsoe. Middleton for 3. Yes, man, that's ball movement. Yes.
That is great ball movement, passing up a good shot for a wide-open great shot.
17 for Middleton. Oladipo in the paint. The Bucks 16 of 43 on threes. Oladipo has reached 25 points for the Pacers.
Well, that's what you're giving up. I mean, you force him to shoot a contested 2-point shot. You keep trading 3 for 2. I'm no math major, but it says it's going to be to your success if you're the Bucks. But you got to do a better job contesting the net. I mean, I think you just kind of dodged a bullet right there. But that's the kind of shots that this defense is designed to give up.
Are you of the opinion that Indiana needs to find a consistent number 2 scorer? As Middleton is fouled and hits another. He has a 4-point opportunity. The first 4-point play opportunity in Fiserv Forum history.
Speaking of which, talking about consistent number 2 scorers.
Yes.
You got one of the best in Chris Middleton. Nice job, Ilyasova. Screen, rescreen, and focuses on through the shot. Yeah, I mean, Tariq Evans averaged 19 a game with Memphis last year. They're playing he and Oladipo a lot together. Has potential. They're trying to play Sabonis and Miles Turner more together. But you're right. I mean, that there is a major void after Oladipo.
Oladipo drops it for Thaddeus Young, and he will be shooting 2. 4:49 remaining. There's San Ilyasova picking up the personal foul, his 3rd. Indiana will be in Brooklyn. Oh, they'll have Brooklyn at home tomorrow, and then they travel to Minnesota on Monday. Join Fox Sports Wisconsin as we inspire girls to be healthy and confident at the Girls on the Run of Southeastern Wisconsin Fall 5K, presented by the Brewers Community Foundation on Sunday, November 18th at Miller Park. To register, visit Girls on the Run southeasternwi.org/5K. One made, 111 to 89. 4:40 left. Brogdon to Middleton. Sabonis clears. Thaddeus Young blocked by Lopez.
Rim protection. Doesn't get up very high, but he's got terrific wingspan, great timing. And his main thought is just to clog the pathway to the basket. He did that. Young brought the ball right to him.
Oladipo. Lopez knocks it out to Brogdon. Tony Snell still on the seat of his pants as the Bucks bring it up court for Middleton. Tony can rest when you can do that.
Yes, indeed, and great position defense. That was Ilyasova talking about clogging up the middle. I mean, you got Lopez, Ilyasova, two of the best in the league, in my mind, at position defense for bigs. Here's that penetration. Watch Ilyasova right there. You know, clogging without fouling. Didn't reach to try and block the shot. Just made himself a wide impediment to Victor Oladipo, and then the Bucks are off and running.
Smiles all around tonight. Last night, Indiana won 111 to 83. Tonight, they're down 113 to 89. So it's been a turnaround for the Pacers. Time now for the Metro by T-Mobile. Unlimited performance. The Knicks on Monday.
Young, but not ready for prime time quite yet without Porzingis especially.
Philadelphia, Wednesday night.
They are in prime time. they are prime time ready.
And Minnesota.
Bit of a disarray with the Jimmy Butler situation, but still could be a tough out when they're focused.
Third time we will see Minnesota already, twice in the preseason.
I mean, Karl Anthony Towns, I think, had like a triple single his last game. Didn't reach double figures. I think took maybe 6 or 7 shot attempts. I heard Charles Barkley say like 6 or 7 guys on his team shot the ball more in that game than he did, and you can't have that if you're Karl Anthony Towns. So he's going to, I believe, recharge his focus and look to be more aggressive. Dave McMillan throwing in the white towel.
Missed by Kyle O'Quinn, seeing his first action. TJ Leaf, by the way, the second-year player from UCLA, out with an ankle injury. He played 1 minute on Wednesday night, suffered the ankle turn. DiVincenzo has that block, gets it back.
Nate has got the Google Me All-Stars in.
Edmund Sumner with the foul.
Bunch of end-of-the-bench guys. Get a chance to see Aaron Holiday, younger brother of Drew and Justin Holiday. I think he's going to be a really solid player on this level. I just can't say enough about the effort of the Bucks tonight. You know, this Pacer team, you know, watching them dismantle the Grizzlies. Now, it's the Grizz. A little bit in disarray themselves, but I just did not expect this kind of commanding victory and display defensively that we've seen from the Bucks tonight. That's a great sign here early on. I mean, if we would have lost this game, I wouldn't have been shot. You know, I'd have been like, okay, we were still getting adjusted to the new system, and this is a tough Pacer team. 48 wins last year, upgrades all around. They'll probably win 52, 53 games. But to be able to throttle this tough Pacer team the way the Bucks have done, it's just remarkable, remarkably impressive.
Christian Wood picking up his first foul. The Bucks have 6 in double figures again tonight. The 5 starters and Ersan Ilyasova all had double numbers Wednesday night in Charlotte. This has been an impressive victory tonight. 3 minutes and 30 seconds separating the Bucks from a 2-0 record.
Well, like you said, Jim, you bears repeating, when you are a plus 39 from the three-point line, it's awful tough to beat a team like that, if not impossible.
I got it.
Aaron Holiday on the miss. Holiday played at UCLA. Drive and score, Sterling Brown. Kyle O'Quinn, yes. He coaxes that over the rim. John Henson, dribble handoff, Sterling Brown. Henson's open, let her go. Can't believe I said that.
Hey, why not? He knocked out his first two. He needed the shot clock to be under like 2 seconds.
It just feels strange.
Yeah, no, it does.
That feels as strange to me as it probably feels for John Henson when he has to run to the corners now rather than to the rim. 2 minutes remaining. Christian Wood makes a cut and draws a foul. 2 weeks ago, Katie George said, Jim, I have a story. I can't wait to tell it. The Bucks have developed new chairs for the players. The only team in the league to have these. Troy Flanagan, who is in charge of the performance team, came up with this. They go up and down. They're hydraulic, and they have heat. When a player comes off the court, the average temperature of the muscles is about 100 degrees. Those chairs are at 107.6 or 42 Celsius. So you come out and it keeps the muscles warm to the point they should be.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the heat pads and all that stuff. But Troy Flanagan, he told me last year I have something up my sleeve, and that was it. It was a big sleeve, a lot of the chairs. He came up with the design, and with help from Colorado University in Boulder, and those chairs were manufactured and put together in Germany. The only team in the league to have them, and they cleared.
Yeah, well,
they cleared league muster.
Simple idea, but sometimes those are the best. And hydraulics, all he needs to do now is have them sitting on dubs, and you can go tip, 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 up and down, tip, tip, tip. Like
well, it's really funny because the players all sit at different heights. It looks like Legos over there. What's the over and under on the next team to get those? How long will it be?
Yeah, it's not going to be that long. Instead of you laboring, and there's Dr. Troy, there's Doc.
He has more degrees than a thermometer.
Yeah. But it's again a real basic idea. I say basic because what do you do anyway? When you got to try and keep yourself warm, and remember, you get a bunch of heat pads and put them all on your hamstrings and your back and all over the place. Now you got chairs that accomplish the same goal. So just a brilliant stroke of genius by our resident genius.
He has a degree in aeronautical engineering among several degrees. He is a scientist.
Well, I got to get a translator when I talk to him because he's just way above my pay grade.
Dr. Flanagan is from Australia, and he was the head of the U.S. Olympic ski team.
Right.
Directing their performance, and when he took that job, he had never seen snow.
Wow. Well, and good transference because skiers knee injuries, basketball players knee injuries, and
Matthew Dellavedova tries to use the glass.
Well, this is how you break in a new building.
Alizé Johnson, the rookie from Missouri State.
Alizé. An outstanding job. First game at Fiserv Forum. Going to travel. Christian Wood out top. Giannis gave the fans one of his great first half dominant efforts. What do you have, 22, whatever it was at halftime, and just kind of took control of this game.
McDermott for three. Giannis had 10 after a quarter, 22 at the half, 26 after three. 26 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists tonight. 12 of 23 from the field. 20 seconds remaining. Dellavedova. The fans appreciating a victory as Pat Connaughton puts one up. A victory on opening night in Fiserv Forum. What a night it has been. History.
How sweet it is against a very formidable opponent in the Indiana Pacers.
Victor Oladipo, 25 points. Giannis, 26. Chris Middleton, 23 to lead the Bucks. Milwaukee 2-0 with New York coming in here on Monday night. 118-101 the final. The Bucks look very, very good on opening night. It has been fun. Three-point shooting. You want it, you get it. 17 for 47 for the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. Of course, Bucks Live is coming up next. We've had a wonderful time tonight. Thanks for being with us. I'm going to leave you with a quote from Winston Churchill that seems appropriate tonight. We shape our buildings, therefore, and thereafter, they shape us. Good night from Fiserv Forum. For Marcus Johnson, Craig Kashan, Steve Novak, Jim Paskey, thanks for joining us on Fox Sports Wisconsin.
Brillando, brillando, brillando. Juntos siempre vamos a estar. Brillando, brillando, brillando. Sigue, vamos sin parar. Brillando, brillando, brillando. Brillando. Bailando, soñando, brillando.
There's a splash of surprise in every Wisconsin Lottery scratch game. Introducing $2 fish and chips. Match any of your numbers to either winning number, win the corresponding prize. Get a fish symbol to double the corresponding prize, or a chip symbol to win 4 times the corresponding prize. There's a chance to win up to $6,000 instantly. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
For Wisconsin driving, go